Do you have any advice regarding the problem of dating several women? One woman was furious with me when I had to end the date because I had another. Do you recommend bringing flowers to the first date, or it's simpish? Well, flowers are always great. I guess, I don't know. So I would say, if you've been corresponding, if you have something, or talking on the phone before this date, so if you have something going on already, if you kind of know each other, then bring it. If it's just I wouldn't say a random coffee date, but if it's really blind date, you can bring one rose. So it's nice. It will be easier for her, to carry around. You don't want to bring like huge bouquet of flowers on the first date to somebody whom you don't know, and she has to drag it home too. So one rose would do it, or no flowers in this case, if it's really completely blind date. So just judge for yourself. We see in the videos the interpreters carrying a sheet of paper. What are they writing on them? They're writing down the phone numbers for you guys, actually. So in many socials, we just give those sheets of papers to interpreters. And when you're talking to a woman and you make a contact, she'll write down the ID number of the woman, her phone number, so by the end of the evening you can see what's written on it, how many numbers you got, and the next day your interpreter or whoever is arranging your dates from the staff, they can follow up on this for you, call those women for you and schedule those dates for you. Unless you want to do it yourself, you can do it as well. It's almost always necessary to date several women. Do you have any advice regarding the problem of dating several women? One woman was furious with me when I had to end the date because I had another. How much and what other want to say? By the way, this may get harder as one moves on to second or third date. Yeah, so if you're talking about, just initial, introduction process, when just two people meet for the first time, of course, meet a lot of people. By a lot, everybody has different numbers. So for some people it's 4 or 5 different ladies, for somebody it's 30. I know people who went on 8 dates per day, which is a little crazy and a little too much because you can't remember anybody's name. But you do want to be respectful to women. I understand, cutting the date short, it's a little rude. So again, not your fault. It's just the way things worked out. Somebody probably was late or something, So I understand things happen, and especially when you go on multiple dates, they tend to overlap once in a while. And our staff is doing their best to. Actually, in a situation like this, what I would usually recommend, so if you are running late for the next date and this date is going fairly well, just talk to our staff, and they can move the next date for a little later. Move it an hour later, 2 hours later, so you have enough time to wrap up this date without being rude and move on to the next date. So as long as we give heads up to the next lady, you should be fine.
Join men from all over the world as they take a trip and find their future brides.
Interested? Learn more at asian-women.com.
If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. Then click on the notice bell to get notified every time we add something new.